What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Southside Skate Park YouTube channel, where we talk about products before they're coming out, as they're coming out, and sometimes even after they've come out. Today we have the Adidas range from Q3 2025, and in my hands I have a special project from Gustav Tønnesen. This is the Aloha, so this will be Mark Gonzalez's professional or pro colorway, but done up in a way that maybe Gustav liked. Kind of did some work right here with the stripes right there, kind of marbleized the leather stripes. We have a white leather here. The little lines kind of been done more tonal to chill it out a little bit. It's got some black suede. This thing's coming out today is the launch, so that's pretty sick. Today's August 20th, 2025. Let me see, we've got a little insole hit right here. It's got the Gustav Aloha Super from Mark Gonzalez and Gustav. Pretty sick. Adidas has been consistently dropping some special projects and putting some pros' names on some colorways and stuff like that. That's nice to see. It's gonna have this sort of translucent, grippy outsole right there to try to make the most of it. If you've been watching Gustav skate, you know he prefers to skate the Aloha, and he's in it pretty consistently. So his name's not on it just for any old reason. It's stamped in there in the Adidas gold, which is such a traditional thing for Adidas to do. And this shoe is going to MSRP for $99.94. You can catch it at southsideskateshop.com. And if you're liking the content, like, follow, subscribe. If you're a longtime viewer of our YouTube channel, this is going to mark 2 years of doing like shoe reviews. And I want to welcome you to set 4. So this is our 4th set. We hope it's a visual, you're enjoying it visually, and yeah, this is going to be the debut show right here. So congrats, Gustav. Once again, great shoe, good colorway, super wearable, drops today. Whenever these came out of the boxes, I was happy to see them. A Suede Superstar ADV. It's going to have a nice, soft. I was kind of surprised at just how soft the durometer has gotten on these outsoles. It is a cup sole. In the past, they've kind of, yes, they ADV-ified the shell toe, these Superstar skate, but they never really kind of softened up that rubber quite as much as I felt like it should be. I mean, it's like noticeably softer. So you will probably go through them a little bit faster, but I bet the board feel and the flick with that softer durometer sole wrapping right up onto the shell toe for trays and nice kick flips and stuff, it's probably just gonna feel like incredible. Very, very sticky. It comes laced up with this purple lace. We have the gold Superstar stamped right there. You can see that right there. We have the gold tray foil right there. Check that out. Gold tray foil going on. The traditional tongue stamp right there. It's looking sick. I was just psyched on these. I know Suede's, yes, they've been around for a while, so they've been doing some, Superstar ADVs and all Suede. These ones in particular, to me, just sort of are really ticking all the right boxes, like with the tonal 3-stripe, kind of almost like a furrier suede, and just that way grippy outsole, cup sole. So protective and grippy. It's going to have a purple insole, if you can see that. And I don't know, man, it just looks good out the box. I'm psyched on that colorway. We're going to move on to this Samba. This is a Samba ADV. This is going to MSRP for $99.94. This shoe is going to have a whole lot of board feel, as it is rather thin in a way. Dark, kind of near black, kind of translucent-ish gray. We have the 3-stripe in a royal blue stitching here, kind of setting off that 3-stripe with a different material, kind of got a little bit of a, kind of like a texture to it. It has a nice leather that you'll see here on the toe, and then the suede traditional toe box to the Samba. Then on the tongue, they kind of did something different. Just that royal blue striped tongue, It has a nice flat lace. So if you've been skating these, you know that they're good. You know that there's board feel there. And if you've just been wearing your traditional colorway Samba and you're looking for a different one, something a little bit different on foot, I have to imagine these will stay clean in the streets for a long time. This is black on black with the royal blue kind of call out stitching to it. And it's kind of a little more subtle with that no label tongue. Same thing on the heel, you know. There's really no trefoils going on here. It's a really like kind of reduced, almost elevated branding in a sense for this black Samba. $99.94, SouthsideSkateShop.com or Adidas Skateboarding dealer near you. Go there and try those on. A really clean Busenitz 1. This shoe just sells. Every time we get this shoe, it does really, really well. It's basically kind of a beefed up soccer Samba made for skate. This thing is sick. It's got a nice sort of beige-ish off-white suede, a really clean navy 3-stripe. We have the gold Busenitz here, and a nice bright yellow sort of athletic kind of cup that actually is going to cup your heel back there. As you come around to the back, you've got the suede wrapping up the heel into sort of the nylon, kind of almost looks kind of like Boeing-ish, but a really nice, your Achilles just sits right perfectly back there and just lets you do your thing. If you wanted to alter these and take the tongue down, you can do that. It has like the little cut line on there, if you can see that. Kind of let the cameras do their work, and hopefully they can see that cut line right there. And by doing so, when you do cut it down, you kind of turn it into what is a Busenitz vintage. And from time to time, we actually have the Busenitz vintage where the tongues come and they're already cut down like that. And that shoe does pretty well also. So this thing is suede in all the right places, leather to kind of maintain like a nice upper. When you are in the shoe, your heel is a little elevated, and then your forefoot kind of comes down to a much thinner cup sole right here. And that thinner cup sole is going to have a whole lot better board feel right there. But you still have the benefits of the protected heel. So if you're jumping, you're going to kind of stay out of the heel bruises and stuff like that, and kind of get away with some things with a nice, thin, great board filled forefoot and then a protective heel. So this one is going to be an $84.94 product over at SouthsideSkateShop.com, or hit up your local Adidas skateboarding vendor, store, skate shop. I found myself kind of spilling over the sole. So the Busenitz, not so much for the wide foot, whereas this Mark Gonzalez Aloha would be better for my foot. This is gonna, like, it just has, you can just see that it's a bit wider and a little more receptive of the wider foot. This particular colorway is sick, in my opinion. I mean, it's got this nice, dark, kind of foresty, sort of washed out greens. It has the black suede kind of toe bumper here. We've got flat laces here, the white embroidered shmoo. You get the MG on your heels. I've noticed the price on this one is $89.94. In the past, I believe this shoe was a $100 shoe. Kind of brought it down a little bit. So this Aloha is $89.94 at SouthsideSkateShop.com, whereas your Gustav will be at that $99.94. Nice grippy outsole. Again, we're kind of on the edge of translucence. It is feeling, the Drometer is feeling, you know, kind of gooey, kind of gonna have some nice grip to it. The insoles kind of share the same colors as the 3-stripe right there. Coming over here to the Tyshawn. This is like the beginning of the Tyshawn franchise. This shoe's been in the line for a number of years now. People still continue to swear by this shoe. They did come out with the Tyshawn Low, but the Tyshawn Original seems to continue to outperform it. It's here in what might be sort of a kind of a chestnut suede, nice and smooth with some warm red 3-stripe and line around the heel. You get the Tyshawn gold stamp there on the heel, Adidas on the midsole. This is going to be another nice thin cup sole. This shoe was designed at length with Scott Johnston during his tenure there at Adidas. He's working with Tyshawn on what he wanted, and they did a good job, man. This shoe's been selling well, doing its thing. I believe this shoe is also $89.94 or even $84.94 at SouthsideSkateShop.com. We have the all-white midsole, outsole, the chestnut suede upper. It's a single piece toe, so it really holds up. There's no, like on the low, how you kind of have that like bust open factor. You don't get that with the Tyshawn Original, which is sick. So another great shoe that isn't in this range, but they have a special project coming out in September that we're going to get back to, is going to be the Tyshawn 2. So any Tyshawn 2, from what I've been told, it's like they figured something out. So check out the Tyshawn 2s that are in the line. You can see them at southsideskateshop.com. Go to footwear, click Adidas. You'll see everything we have going on in regards to Adidas. If you've made it this far, dude, you've been with me for 2 years. This is set 4. I really appreciate you guys and all your support, like subscribing, liking, following. And yeah, just check out our site and do your thing. If you need anything from us, great. If you don't need anything from us, please hit up your local skate shop near you. Let's keep skateboarding and enjoying. 2025 is already 2/3 over. We're moving into fall and holiday. I'm excited for that time of year. It's really one of my favorite times of year, and it all gets started with Halloween. So we're a ways off, but I'm looking forward to it. If you've been working on something this summer, I want you guys to complete that. I want you to put it out there, and I want you to DM me a link at Southside HTX. I'd love to see what creative pursuits you guys are, doing, what you're doing out there, and how, your skateboarding is probably impacting your creativity. Because in skateboarding, everybody I meet is making something, doing something, creating something. You guys are some of the best people that I've ever known in my life. So I'm happy to be a part of your scene, part of your community, and hit me up anytime. Like, follow, subscribe, comment below. I'll try to answer those comments. And that's what's up. I'll see you right here next time at the Southside Skate Park YouTube channel, where your skateboarding has been our priority for 30 years. See you guys later. Peace.